Guys, it's Greg Reitz and the Reitz Real Estate Team. Wishing everybody a great 2022, and thanks for checking in on GregReittzLive.com. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're out there in media land. Why? We want to give you the truth in the real estate market and what is important to you as a real estate investor, buyer, or seller. Today, guys, we're going over 5 reasons buyers want to act now to buy a home. Why do buyers want to act now to buy a home? Grab your pencil, grab your pen, grab your paper, your coffee, your tea, or your water. Give you 10 seconds, grab it, let's go. These are 5 reasons buyers want to invest and purchase property right now, 2022, and not wait. Okay, we're back, guys. The number one reasons. Think about the 5 reasons you think is a buyer should buy now and not wait. I want you to think about this as we go through this list. This will just take about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm going to give you real verified information. The number one reason buyers want to act now and buy is affordability. The homes are still affordable. The affordability is still there, and prices are still rising. Okay, they're a little bit slower now than they were in 2021, and they're still rising. Affordability is still on your side. So now's the time. Affordability, write down affordability. Number 2, price increases and increasing. Prices are increasing. Prices are not correcting. That's not the truth. That's a lie. Prices are continuing to go up, and they will continue to go up all year. Okay, prices are increasing. In 2021, prices went up 17 to 21% in the Central Valley. 17 to 21% in the Central Valley of California, Fresno, Madera counties too. And that's a lot. So a $400,000 house is now this year about $465 to $480, just waiting that 1 year. All right. So prices are increasing. Now we expect, and this is through economic professionals in the industry with our company and other major economic professionals in the financial and real estate world and banks. This is where I gathered the information. They expect the home market across the nation, but more specifically, we're talking about Central Valley of California, Fresno, Madera counties up and down the valley. We expect those prices to go up 6 to 10%. That's 6 to 10% in 2022. So let's take 7%. That's lower than it'll probably go. It'll probably go up 8 or 9. But let's say it goes up only 7% in 2022. That's a normal market. 7, 8% is a normal real estate market. That's what we expect this year. But it could easily be 10% or more. A 7% increase on a $400,000 home will make it how much by the end of this year for a whole 12-month cycle in 2022? Well, if it's $400,000 now, the median price in the valley is about $414,000 right now in Fresno, Madera County, by the way. So you take a median price home of $400,000 and you make a 7% increase over a 12-month period this year, because we're in January, that house is now $428,000 in December. $428,000. How much did you lose? $428,000. So far you lost because you're waiting. The buyers are waiting because the prices are going up. They lost again because the interest rates are going up, right? So so far it makes no sense to wait. Let's go to number 3. Interest rates are increasing. Interest rates are increasing. You guys have all heard the buzz. I know we cannot be in denial on this. All over the media, social media, the news, internet, rates have gone up. Okay, I've seen a rates 0.5% higher just in the last 5 to 6 weeks. Let's call it 6 weeks from the beginning of December. So we were getting people in 3% interest rates with our preferred lenders here in Fresno, and now they're at 3.5, 3 and 5/8 for the same loan product with great credit. So 0.5% or better, they went up in the last 6 months. I mean, the last 6 weeks. That's huge. That cost you about $75 on a $400,000 home, $65 to $80 a month more for 0.5% interest rate. So call it $70. You're just throwing that money away because somebody else is making that money on the interest, the banks, the federal government. Makes no sense to keep waiting. And the feds, this is point number 4. Interest rates are on a rise. Number 4, federal interest rate hikes are coming. The feds are meeting Tuesday, the 25th. Today is Friday. It's the 21st. On Tuesday, the 25th, the feds are meeting. They are expected to raise the rates a quarter point at least, but up to 3/4 of a point. I expect they're going to raise the rates a half a point. So the rates, if they're at 3.5 now, could easily go to 4.25. Guys, the Feds are meeting, and you know what they're going to do, right? It's going up on Tuesday, almost for sure. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, but all the economists are saying the same thing. Feds are going to raise the rates. You can't blame them. The inflation is going high; it's skyrocketing. Inflation is going up, and they got to curb that inflation. The number one way for the government to curb inflation is to raise the interest rates. So it costs a little bit more to borrow money to buy a car, a little bit more on the credit cards, a little bit more to buy a home, and that curbs the price of those prices going up on homes, cars, and other products. So interest rate hike curbs inflation. There's a good part about it, but it's going up, and that's two reasons: interest rate up, Feds, and normal interest rates. Okay, guys, that affects your bottom line payment, so you get less house for the same amount of money. Act now. Now's the time to buy. Number 5. Can you guess what the 5th reason is why a buyer wants to act now and buy and not wait? That's right. For those of you that guessed it, rent. Renting is not a viable option. It is not a good option. Terrible option. That landlord knows enough to buy rental properties right now and rent them to you. So he's making all the money. He's investing in his future at your cost. Number 1. Number 2, rents are at an all-time high. We have broken records in Fresno County across the nation. Rents are skyrocketed, and the rents are going to keep going up. There's not enough rental properties. There's only one rental for every 3 people that want to rent. 1 out of 3 can get into a home to rent. There's a waiting list for buyers, for renters that want to rent, and these sellers, these landlords are naming the price for rent. And let me tell you, it costs just as much to rent as it is to buy. Buy now. So renting is not a viable option. You're throwing away the money. A home that used to be $1,500 a month is now $2,200, let's say. It's crazy when you can buy for the same price as rent and have home ownership. Now, maybe a buyer says, well, hold on. I don't have the down payment. I don't have enough. That's another gimmick. If you've got the right lender, which the REITZ team has, we've got great lenders here in town, okay, that we can refer you to. Let me tell you, we have stated loans for self-employed people. We got no and low down payment loans. Again, no and low down payment loans. So now's a great time to buy. We can get you into those products. It's a great opportunity to buy, and the rates are still attractive, and we can get you on stated loans for the right self-employed people. We can get people into low and no down payments. So it's a great time to buy. Let's get you in a home, quit paying that rent. Let me give you one more point. We have the home and the loan. The GREG REITZ Real Estate Team EXP has the home and the loan for you. We're easy to work with. Lender would love to talk with you. Give me a call. You see it ticking across the bottom. GREG REITZ Real Estate Team EXP, 559-260-1777. That's 559-2601, lucky 777. And the REITZ team looks forward to hearing from you. Guys, act now. It will only cost more. There is no foreclosure market. There is no big correction coming. That's all here, and that's not true. Talk to you soon. Guys, have a great day. REITZ team out. Make it 2020 your best year. It will be our best year and our happiest year yet, and I hope it's your